What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now PS Edition. I am Alex, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about Nioh 2's review scores. So they are out. The game releases in just one day at this point. Very, very exciting, or even tonight, depending on when you guys are watching this, or maybe it's already out. But we are very, very close to Nioh 2 being out. And again, the review embargo is officially lifted. They lifted, I believe, yesterday or even the day before, like a day and a half ago, let's say. And people are loving this game, which is great to see. Actually, another game that we've talked about on Podcast Now, even Ori and the Will of the Wisps, is also getting phenomenal review scores. But right now, from when I'm recording this video, Nioh 2 is an 86 on Metacritic. Again, we've talked about Metacritic scores. We talked about how I don't necessarily love them in general, especially for movies. Games are a little bit better, but it really seems like just the vast internet itself, right? I mean, yes, 47 critics here. Really, they don't take into account any YouTubers at all. And while I prefer to go to my YouTubers for info, but it really seems like everywhere I'm looking, social media, Twitter, even on YouTube as well, anybody that's gotten a chance to play this game has really enjoyed it. It seems to be a very, very solid game. I haven't seen necessarily a consensus on, is this game a better game than the first Nioh? I've seen a lot of that this game is an easier game than the first Nioh, which could be a way of trying to appeal to like a wider audience. While Nioh 1 did sell extremely well, it did extremely good, and we've talked about that in the past as well, right? It was a game I think made for a very specific, it was to get like the Dark Souls crowd, right? And now fast forward here 3 years later, and we've seen games, specifically the From Software games, try to do different things, right? We had Sekiro, even Bloodborne, which was a very long time ago, right? But these games try to do things a little bit differently, try to have different mechanics, try to speed up the pace, or just overall change how you play the game, right? The speed and style that you play the game, maybe making it easier to some people. To some people, it's still just as hard as ever. Somebody like me who, like I've said, I'm just not good at these games ever. I don't really know what they can do to make these games easier on me, but I really feel like it's kind of like in that realm, right? Kind of in this new age realm where it's like, yes, first game was very difficult, but now this game, we're still going to make it difficult. We're going to change some mechanics. We're going to make some enemies a little bit more predictable. I've seen that around. The enemies are a little bit more predictable, that you fight with like AIs a whole lot more in this game. So I don't know if maybe the review scores necessarily like reflect that. I don't think they do. Overall, people are really enjoying this game. It's really good to see. It's really good to see PlayStation have another hit. I mean, again, we just had Dreams. Dreams did so well. I don't necessarily think it sold all that well, but definitely people loved it. I myself personally loved it. So it's really great to see 2 months back to back Sony have some absolutely amazing games. And even again, like just from a gaming perspective, Ori and the Will of the Wisps did extremely well. I think it actually has a better score overall than Nioh 2. So a really good time right now to be a gamer. And then obviously next week we have Doom and Animal Crossing. So people are absolutely loving Nioh. It's really great to see. I actually haven't seen any negative. I mean, again, like if you go on Metacritic, there's no negative reviews, right? All of them are in the green, which I believe means like 70 or maybe even 60 or higher. I think it's 70 or higher puts you in the green. So that means nobody's thought of this game below like a 70% or a 7 out of 10, which is good because really in any scale that I can think of, or even like if I had to do a personal scale, 7 would be definitely like an above average game, right? So seems to be what Nioh 2 is. Again, very close to a 90 score. I think it may have been a little bit higher when it started. It's come down a little bit, but I feel like this game is easily going to finish above an 80 or above an 8 out of 10, which again puts it in that very good range. A very worthy successor I think a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun with. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Are you excited for Nioh 2? Did you see any of these review scores? Did you read any or watch any people already play this game? Are you guys getting it tomorrow? All those things, again, let me know in the comments. I'll be trying to cover Nioh a little bit without actually having played it, but I do want to make some videos on this game, any videos that I possibly can without sounding like, you know, I don't want to pretend like I'm playing the game. Like I want to talk about it kind of from an outside perspective, but look forward to a couple Nioh videos over the next couple days. We'll have videos about the other games too, Doom and Animal Crossing, that release next week. So lots of gaming talk coming to you guys very soon. Thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I hope to see you all on the next video.